Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Fatin Fadlina binti Mak Desa.
My name is Cik Hafizah binti Cik Hassan. Next.
My name is Nur Syamin binti Abdul Rani.
My name is Nurul Najia binti Muhammad Saifuddin.
And my name is Farah Nurul Ain binti Muhammad Saleh.
Hello everyone. Is everyone ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So today we are going to talk about the peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. As we all know, nowadays technology become widely used in wide world. According the Star News in 2019, 3 in 10 young Malaysians are victims of online bullying, which affect their social life and their education. Majority expressing it through private messaging applications such as Messenger on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. What is your view on peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying?
Okay. For my point of view, this topic is first, easy in communication by motivating them to not involve in cyberbullying issue. As we can see, people need more motivating to encourage them in cyberbullying issue, like invitation program. For example, join the civic awareness program as working to make a difference in the civic life for the peers. It also involves developing the communication of knowledge, skill, value, and motivation to make a difference, attitude negative to positive. Second is peer can give more advice to prevent peer from cyberbullying others. Be sure you talk to them about the consequences of bullying others. Aside from the ramification for online bullying, make sure they know how bullying make other feel. By instilling empathy and empowering them to make good choice, you will reduce the likelihood that they will engage in this damage behavior. That's all my point.
Okay, I agree.
Excuse me. Could you explain further on your opinion just now?
Okay, for clarification, this first point is having trusted people you can turn to for encouragement and support will ease your stress and boost your self-esteem and resilience. Talk to a parents, teacher, counselor, or other trusted peers. It doesn't mean that you are weak or there are something wrong with you. And reach out to connect with your friend, those who doesn't participate in any kind of bullying. That's all. Next view.
Okay, thank you, Hafiza. I agree with what you have said just now. From my point of view, I think peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying because this is more closer with us and we easy to interact. Mostly students spend more time with peers at school or college, and any problem they will share with peers to report a bullying at school staff or their teacher. Some had some
Fatin,
yes.
sorry for interrupt. As you said just now, mostly peers are somewhat closer with us. But how about parents? Because since we are baby, we always with them. What's your opinion?
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, from my point of view, not all children closer with their parents. It is because not mostly. A few parents is busy with work, so they have no time to spend with their fam- family and their children. Going back to Going back to what I was saying, some may hesitate because they are not 100% sure who is doing this bullying, and all the bullying at social media use a fake profile uh, such as a fake picture and fake uh, information. But bullying can get worse if they do not take it serious. Besides, they need to speak up with peers and do something to overcome this problem. The peers will do something or advise their friends with do a report police. Before they do a report police, peers may can give some advice with their friends like screenshot the data or the chats and do a police report for evidence. Sometimes police can track down an anonymous online bullying, so it's often worthwhile to report it. Peers also can advise a friend to more be careful and do not post any photo or their location at social media. And I think they can do a private account where they can allow their friends or family who can see where they are and their what they share the photo. What is your point of view?
Thank you, Fatih. My opinion is parents should take care is role in order for the for the topic for the cyberbullying among their children. This is my first point is a parent is the first role model of the children. This is because children and parents have fully responsibility towards their children as naturally born with our skill such as social skill. For example, parent along the with the fact parents should take this good advantage to form and we are personality in their children in order from them to be to can reading in the society. We good management parents in education, parents who are really close with their children. So Nestle and advises their children in order for solve the problem to the cyberbullying problem and make sure their children can escape from the cyberbullying in group there without any fear. This is my point.
Sorry for interrupt. I have a question. So with that, what parent can do to overcome the problem?
Thank you, Fatin, for the question. First, parents can block uh, the bully because most device have a setting that let your technology block email or from sensitive people. Limit children access to technology. Although it's helpful, many children who are bullied can resist their temptation to check website or phone to see if there are new messages. keep the computer in a public place in the house, not laptop in the children's bedroom, for example.
Okay, thank you. I get what you have said just now, Shamin. So, how about if the parents block their website? How about their children want to contact their friends on social media?
Uh, Friends can contact parents if there are problems. Parents can also find out who their children is a friend with. Uh, what about Najiha?
Thank you, Shamin. I agree with your opinion, but I would like to add some point. From my point of view, as we know, peers can influence a person decline in their performance, physical violence, depression, and suicide in our daily life. So I think the very important role in this tackling cyberbullying is parents, then peers, because they an important role in prevention by banning website and setting as appropriate limit using the computer and internet. Parents can monitor the internet usage at home and also repeat check the website which is not appropriate for nitrogen. For the example, YouTube. As we know, YouTube has YouTube for children, so they can use the technology. And also, I think parents nowadays have to be aware about this topic because some children do not want to share with their parents because the things is private. So parents have to be a kind and softer to hear about their progress. So they have to communicate with their children. That is my point.
Uh, okay, sorry for interrupt, Najia. So I want to ask you, how about if their children have two accounts for Gmail and they sign up for YouTube without permission from their parents?
I think parents should monitor and control the use of their children's smartphone to ensure that they are not get stuck with negative elements. What do you think, Ain?
Mm, well, you could be right. However, from my opinion, young people are more likely to find it helpful to confide in peers. As we know, teenagers are more likely to be influenced by their peers. This assumption has been debated by physiologists in trying to understand the behavior of teenagers. And yeah, during teenage years, there is shift from parental influence with peers taking on greater importance. That's for me.
Okay, thank you. Okay, mostly of us agree peers should take a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. So we can do some conclude.
Okay, after listening to the opinion presented in the discussion, majority of us agree that peers should. After listening to the opinion presented in the discussion, majority of us agree that the peers should play a more important role in tackling cyberbullying. Let me recap two important points in our discussion just now, which first point is mostly peers are someone closer with us and easy to interact. Second, easy in communication by motivating and advising them to not involve in the cyberbullying issue. Third, young people are more likely to find it help to confident in peers. Before we end our discussion, we can conclude the acceptance, respected, and encouragement peer have proven to have a positive and essential effect of our individual and social well-being. That's all for our discussion today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.